Too late for porch commentary because it's dark out there. So the office will have to do. New logo, well, not really new. A logo that we have seen before. We've even seen it before in the helmets, and we all like it. We liked it as soon as we saw it on the baseball uniforms years ago. I don't know where the state script sort of originated, but I'm glad it originated somewhere, right? Because it is a great insignia / logo and stuff. I've got some stuff I got from the Mississippi State University golf course. Now, my hat's dirty, okay? Don't judge me. I got to wash this thing. I got this from the Mississippi State University golf course probably 2 years ago, and they were selling a lot of stuff. And, you know, again, a place like that, why are they selling these 2 years ago? Because they could sell them. A lot of them. Like, sell them out. I have a golf bag, okay, with this logo on it. Got it like 2 months ago. Why has the Mississippi State University golf course been getting stuff with that logo on it? Because they could sell it. Frankly, they just didn't sell a whole lot of stuff with that logo on it. This is still on the new uniforms, as you could see. And they put it right here on the collar. But why? I mean, just take it off. I have no idea if there's some sort of contractual deal, like it's got to be used somewhere. Cut bait. You know, we've had it on the helmets. It didn't take. As far as Mississippi State helmets go, that thing has seen some changes over the years. In fact, check it out. So this is my helmet from 99. Yeah, my senior year, which was 99. The helmet I wore that year. And that is that interlocking logo that everybody has loved over the years. Probably the most popular logo we have. But check this out. I didn't realize this until I looked at it the other day. Our helmets in 99 did say just state. Okay, it wasn't this, which that would have looked better. Okay, but it did say just state on those. 96, these were from 96, 97, 98, 99, 2000, all the way up to Coach Kroom. Yeah, all of Coach Sherrill's remaining years. And they did away with this for some reason. And everybody over the years has recognized that this was the best helmet logo we seemed to ever have. And we really liked it. Still like it. Man, my head used to be so much smaller. Red face, that helmet hurt. How did I ever get that thing on? So here's what I see in the new stuff. One, it's a statement, pardon the pun there, that new administration and some folks are really looking at it with an open mind and listening to the fan base. And look, I get it to a degree that over the years, you go back to the early 2000s when Coach Kroom came, they put the old block M-State logo on the side of the helmets back then. And, you know, that was a basketball logo, and they tried to have something that's uniform for everything at the university. You know, excluding baseball. Baseball has hands down the best logo connected to Mississippi State, period, hands down. It's not close. The baseball logo at State, the M over S, is the most identifiable, the most unique, the best looking design. And if you were just trying to take something you had and attach those things to the overall university, you use that. But I get you want to single it out for baseball. I get it. Totally understand that. And so they go the old block M-State. And in my opinion, you look back at what they were making those teams wear, Russell uniforms with that old block M-State on the side of the helmet and had white helmets. I don't know. That was such a poor decision. And I get it if you want to just single out that, oh, well, they're looking to use one logo identifiable, put it on the helmet. I get it, but it's such a bad logo. Nondescript and not going to be something that's going to distinguish you in any way, not going to get anyone excited in any way. You know, it's like buying new tires for your car. It's just a necessity. Well, you can't treat your symbols and your logos that way. You got to be more artistic and creative, and there's got to be some element of figuring out what excites your fan base and what do they want. You know, they came around in 2009 and redid under Greg Byrne, under his leadership, wanted to sort of unify, make a little bit more of a uniform effort from the color shade of maroon that was on everything out there in stores to the logos, and had the whole rebranding effort, bringing Adidas on. Uniforms are much better with Adidas. You had excitement with a new coach under Mullen, new uniforms, new apparel, Adidas, and new logos and a new take. This was the newer version of the banner, where they sort of rounded the edges off a little bit, but still it's this M and stayed across the middle. It was new then, and over the years now, over 10 years of using that on the side of the helmet, and it just was not something that anybody ever gravitated towards. That logo felt like more of an obligation on everybody's part, from the people who designed it, to the people who made the decisions to keep using it, to even the people that had to wear it. It was more of an obligation than it was something to get excited about. And that's why, over the last few years, anytime an alternate logo came along, they put the flying M on the side of the helmet for a throwback. They put the baseball logo on the side of the helmet for, you know, a different look to celebrate the baseball team's national championship. Last year, they put State on the side of the helmet. Anything different they did, people loved it because it was different. You started to see, in terms of exciting the fan base and just in the way that it looks, anything was better than the M with the State across the middle. So my hat's off. There's a pun in there also. My hat's off to Zach Selman, leadership, his team, Arnett. I don't think this is a thing where you just got new people so they kind of want to put their own stamp on something. I don't think that's what this is. And to Mark Keenan, president of the university, too, who he and his folks willing to let the athletics folks kind of do what they feel like's best. I think it's genuinely a deal where, or I hope it is, where they looked at it and said, look, the fan base does not want what we've had, and you've given it ample time. You know, even this version of the M-State banner came along in 2009. So what are you, 14, 15 years into it, and it still hasn't become glue? I can go into any place that's carrying Mississippi State apparel, and I can sell M-State banner logo gear right next to a rack with State script on it. And they're always, every single one of them is going to sell the State script stuff out before they sell the other stuff. I mean, what other clue do you need? And so any efforts to hang on to it and not change it was just, after about 10 years, was just basically wasting time. So hats off to the folks now for realizing football had to have it. It had to have a different look. I like to think, too, that Zach Arnett probably was in on that. I would think it would have his approval as a football coach to a degree, maybe not, but you know, I don't know any of those for a fact. But to whomever was involved in it, it's better. Players are going to like it better. Fans are going to like it better. Way to go. It's way past time. Way to be flexible. Do something, get people a little bit excited in July, and looking forward to watching it run out on the field in another month and a half, something like that. It'll be here before we know it. Porch commentary from the office. It's too dark outside. That's it.